Good morning. This is day one of the being done with conference in Boise. What a great conference hosted by a great team over at ConvertKit. And amazing speakers, an amazing weekend. It was just full of really amazing speakers, from James Clear to Seth Godin, and unbelievable actionable workshops. You know, the kind of conference that you not only get inspired from, because they're just amazing speakers, shifting perspectives, providing new light and insights on industry-oriented issues, but also like how we do what we do, why we're all connected, and what's next. And then the workshops. The workshops were just full of tactics and strategies and experiences where you're seeing hyper-successful people jump in and share the secrets, the things they've discovered that make their life possible and make their work streamlined and allow them to scale up their businesses. What it left me with, and like I woke up this morning, I was thinking it was like, I'm feeling the overwhelm of awesome. So here's what I describe this as: the overwhelm of awesome. What the overwhelm of awesome is when you read a book, you watch a TED Talk, you have an amazing conversation with a friend, a coworker, a coach, a therapist, a counselor, somebody who's a stranger on an airplane, who opens your eyes to something that you otherwise had no idea was out there in the world, or a new way of looking at stuff. When your eyes are open to something that you hadn't been aware of that was out there before, when it's a new way of looking at an old topic, or a new topic, or a new subject that you had no idea was even there. So this whole weekend was full of that for me. And what I took away from it is like, oh my gosh, I'm sitting here this morning and I'm like, I have so many notes that need to go from paper into the computer, and some just need to be reflected on, and some need some journaling, and this, that, and the other thing. And I'm just I'm sort of feeling, but like what I notice is like, I don't even know where to start. And there's a little bit of a hangover from it, right? There's a little hangover, like, oh, it's over. And like, oh, I'm going back to the way it was. And I want to give you, I want to share with you like what works for me. I want to share with you what works for me to take the awesomeness, right? Like the overwhelm of awesomeness, and not only bring it back, because you can actually bring it back at any moment, but actually anchor it and start having it like whatever you took away from it, and have it become part of your life. So here's the thing. And it's really simple. It is sit down, right? Like take a moment. You have to create some time for yourself. Not with the family, not with the phone ringing, not with friends over your shoulder, not at work when you have other things going on. But you have to take a moment, put it in your calendar, and sit down and start by writing what's the biggest takeaway that I'm taking away from this person, this book, this event, this thing. What's the biggest thing that I'm taking away? And write that down. And maybe it's a sentence, maybe it's a whole page, whatever it is, just write it all down. Now that's important, because now we've got it, okay, now I've got what I'm taking away from it. The next piece is the most important piece. This is the thing that will make it live beyond the one conversation with the guy, the book I read, the person I met, the event I went to, the whatever it is. What will anchor it? What will anchor it for you is like, where does this apply in my life, and what action can I take to make it live in my life? Now, it may be one of those things where you read a self-help book and you're like, oh, I see that thing, and you take an action and it like brings you more joy, or it gets you on a path to a happier lifestyle. But especially for you entrepreneur dads, if you guys are reading productivity or industry stuff, how can I anchor this into my life? Where does this fit, and how can I take action to make it part of my life? And then today, take that one action. Today, not tomorrow, but today, take that one action and make that action something that can move you forward. And then take a look and see, what's the next action? If you don't have time for the next action today, write down what the next action is in your plan for tomorrow. Anchoring it into your reality is the thing that's going to make the big difference. So that's the thing. When you're feeling the overwhelm of awesomeness, when you're like feeling flooded with love or flooded with joy or flooded with everything, this can happen at a family reunion. This can happen over a dinner with longtime friends who you spend time with anyways. This can happen with a breakthrough conversation with one of your kids, right? Like you have or an insight you have about yourself. The way we continue to bring that forward is to take a look at what it was that we got, and then how can we anchor that in our lives? Because that's what's going to make change. That's what's going to make the big difference moving forward. One of the great things I took away was how important it is for me personally to continue producing content. So today is a blog post. Today I'm writing a blog post, and it may come out as a video, it may come out in text. I'm not sure yet. And I guess you'll have to find out if you're signed up for my blog to get it in an email. That being said, I'm really excited. Over to Heroic Fatherhood's Facebook page. So you should come over and join us. That is facebook.com/Heroic Fatherhood. Go ahead, like the page, and turn on notifications so you get notified when something gets posted, and then that will notify you when I go live, and you'll be able to see it in the little corner of your screen. It'll be really awesome, and it won't be the same without you. So please come and join me, and I hope you have an awesome day.